we are here today to finish with the presentation that I do to the Chief Stephanie Spell. And with this I finish my package. What we do, sign the papers.
That's what we did last time, we didn't, I mean, I figured I'd sign this in
Yes.
order. Right?
I don't want to go page by page as we do this time,
okay, so
which was 1 hour and 11 minutes. It's only to sign the papers. We have newspapers, all newspapers. Okay. We have a summary and exhibit list. Also, we have the allegation.
Okay.
With 2 or 3 copies. I need to sign initial.
Yeah, you don't have to, but yeah, if you want to, that's fine. As long as you got your signature on
Yeah.
there, it's fine.
I believe that I know this proceeding more or less than you.
You're probably right.
It's close to 30 years doing this.
Let's see.
I need to have the last one.
I don't think you have to sign those necessarily. That's
No?
just for him to sign. Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
okay.
allegation. That's not a sworn statement, that's the allegation. So
Oh,
you don't
okay.
have to- You don't have to notarize them.
Yeah, because I thought there was a different form last time I did.
Yes, but I,
Yeah, they don't have to. In fact, we take them even if they're not signed.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay, I missed one. It's the last one where I sign and you sign.
The last
Copy
page?
for me. But anyway, you can.
Yeah, he said he could still take Mr. Valdes.
I'll take it, it doesn't matter, yeah, I'll take
Yes,
it.
but I need a copy that was delivered.
Okay, so he wants a copy.
Yes.
Yeah, of everything that I did. So should I just sign the last page, 1 of 4? And that way I can make him a copy.
Yeah, sure.
Would that work that way, you think? Okay.
Initial it or sign it.
Yeah, you know what, I'll initial it.
Received, you know, the date maybe or something.
What is it? 9/11, how can I
Yeah,
forget?
9/11.
Mr. Valdes, if you want, you can just, well, no, you already initialed right there, so I'll make you a copy of this one. Okay.
But I need the fourth copy is the receipt.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, Mire, I'm showing that I received this from you today, today's
Yeah,
date.
okay.
Then what I'll do is I'll make you a copy and I'll give you all that
Yes.
before you leave.
Okay.
Okay? And this is case K. I'll put this together. You know what, that's, put that in there.
Okay, we have the case E.
Just make a copy of that. E, that's the one we were looking for last time, right?
Yes, yes. Okay, this is what I
Okay,
need
so,
for this.
all right.
Okay. Here we have the summary and exhibit list. Also, we have copies of newspapers. when you need the original, we have all the original
I don't think I'll need the original.
upon request.
Okay. If we do, we'll contact you. If we need anything
Yes,
else, we'll contact
there's
you.
something that you said, well, from where is this?
Okay. That's fine.
Also, I need to clarify.
I need you to sign right there from Mr. Valdez.
Oh, yes. I need to clarify. I know that when you make some allegation, you need to keep silent of this until it's finished. But in this case, everything is in the WW Justice for Victor A. Valdes.
You don't need, no, as the complainant, you don't have to worry about it. It's just that, you know, for the people who are members, subject members of the sheriff's office, who they have to not talk about this. As far as you, you're fine. You don't have to worry about that.
I believe, maybe
That's up
wrong,
to you.
yeah.
That's up to you.
No, but now it's public anyway.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
it's in-
yeah, that's fine. I mean, there's no law or restriction that says that you can't talk about it or anything like that.
No?
No.
Why, I was wrong for years.
No. You would be the complainant, so if you wanted to talk about it, I mean, it might hurt the case depending on what it is. If you did that, I don't know, but as far as you talking about it as the complainant, as long as it's not like a criminal investigation or anything.
For years, I
you're
was
fine.
different.
The deputies that are involved in it are not required by our policy not to talk about it. But you as the complainant, you're okay.
Good,
You're
good.
fine.
Okay, we have case L. We have exhibit list. This was a case against a trooper,
Okay.
and I am presenting the exhibit list on trooper case because it's related to a deputy.
Okay.
I won this case. The trooper was was punished for do what I complaining. They given the trooper, Florida State trooper, given a warning and a letter for his behavior against me, but I complaining about the deputy. The deputy admitted what I complained when they make a statement to the troopers, and the sheriff's office don't do nothing against the deputy, and the trooper do it. I am satisfied with the decisions of the trooper state, but this is proof that against the deputy. I explain this because you said, hey, the trooper is not from us. I am not complaining about the troopers.
Gotcha.
I saying this?
Yes, you got it right here, Mr. Valdez, L. Right? L? Yes.
Yeah. KG. I need the second, the other papers that I signed.
You could probably do the same thing to that one. when you
On
say
that one there,
received
Mr.
it.
Valdes, nomás mire, just sign that and I'll put
Yeah.
that I received from you and I'll put the date.
Copy.
If you don't have
Well,
that.
we have a exhibit list summary from this
Mhm.
case too.
Okay, so you know what I'll do, here's what I'll do, where you sign, I'll just put received, 9/11,
Yeah.
13, Lieutenant, Gonzalez, 319. And that way I'll make a copy of that too.
From the case K, I have a video
Okay.
from the court.
Mhm.
You
That's
need to-
K? Okay, I'll put it in the
Yeah,
envelope.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll put that one in the envelope.
We have the case I. This is a reduced copy of the newspaper at this time, 1988. If you need, at some time, the original newspaper, I keep for 28 years, 26 years.
Okay.
All right, let me get the last two pages, Mr. Valdes, that way I'll make you a copy,
Yeah.
okay? And then what I'll do, put this together.
And I want to mention, we know that there are some time limitation for something, but I am doing this because this conspiracy was doing under the color of the law. That is different situation. And this conspiracy never stopped since 1988 until the new sheriff took the power. Okay, I finished with my 5
Okay,
cases,
uh-huh,
and I also want to, I spoke with Chief
mm-hmm,
and with you that I want to refile the case of Matteo Falcone. Not refile because I was not the person that filed the accusation, was the sheriff. Let me read this only 4 lines. This is the statement of the complaint. Deputy Robert Lewis III, Deputy Robert Palmer, and 3 deputies from Collier County Sheriff's Office used excessive use of force, and Deputy Robert Lewis III used obscene language while arresting Matteo Falcone on October 18, 2013. I am not doing the complaint on behalf of Mr. Falcone. I am doing the complaint on behalf I am not doing the complaint in behalf of Mr. Falcone. My great concern is that Deputy Lewis and Palmer will feel free to do any time that they want against our young people in our own community. Also, I want to add this. You have the original because it was in the dash of the patrol car. but we put this in the wall because this round the wall in YouTube. I want to give you what we put in the YouTube is abused. We edited this, but exactly what they said. We put all the bad words that we cannot repeat here, but is in this disc.
Okay.
This
Okay,
is for, we
Is
don't
that for the
have,
Robert Lewis thing?
Yeah.
yes,
okay.
one copy for you.
What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna go make copies of this, that
Yes.
way I'll have them taken care of.
Okay, sounds good. And I'll just wait to get back.
Yes, and I'll give you,
Uh,
okay.
Yes, maybe,
Case K. You know what I'm gonna do, Mr. Valdes? Look, just to be on the safe side so I don't confuse anything, I know you got case K there, right?
yes.
But I'm gonna put it on each one of the pages. That way, when I make a copy, I won't
Of
put the
course,
wrong,
yes,
okay?
good, good.
That way I'll make sure I got it
Well,
right.
you are very wise.
I don't know
No,
how
for
wise,
this
but
we
I've
have
never
to
read
read
it
it
before.
That's what he's doing.
All right, and this is case I. Let's see, one only catch J, and this is case, see, this one you got it for me, look at that. All right.
Well, my recommendation is each time that you will review a study, each case, don't mix it.
No, I'm not, don't worry. You gotta see my office, I got it all spread out.
Do you know why?
I got it
Because
all out there.
it took me 9 years to compile everything.
Well, that's a good point, so just remember, it took you 9 years, it may take me a couple weeks to get this.
I understand.
No,
No, I understand.
Be understandable
No, I
about that.
understand.
Yes, it's
And
gonna take a
also-
while.
Also,
'Cause I got 7 from before and now these ones too.
yeah,
so.
and also I told the chief Stephen, if you need at any moment something from me, call me. I am willing to bring my bed
I will do that.
and my special food for diabetic
Mhm.
and sleep here and stay with you.
I don't think that'll be necessary, but if I need you, I'll
But when
definitely
you
call
need
you.
me, call me.
I will do that, yes.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
Well, maybe I can explain to you this. Okay, I have, it's something to give some idea what happened in my life with relative to these cases. Current and former Collier County Sheriff's Office employee that I have been denouncing over the years, all of them have reason to hate me because I exposed their bad conduct to the public. In this name, you will find people that was fired for other people complaining about the behavior or who was surprised that was a cop in the moment that was robbing the sheriff's department, like Deputy Alexander was taking money from the salary, $42,000, something in 4 or 5 years ago. Only one is directly by my accusation, that was Paul Rousseau. I complained about Paul Rousseau 2006 and was found reason and they let him go for my accusation. And I have a letter from the sheriff saying, thank you, Mr. Valdes, for your concern, blah, blah, blah. Others, like Steve Calkin, I denounced him before the issues of Santos and Williams and others. I denounced him where? I denounced him in Valdes Pro, in Las Naciones News, in local Anglo media, in our forum for civil rights, or internal affairs, or in Justice for Victor A. Valdes. I give you some copy. I am including the former sheriff Don Hunter, that I accused him several times, forum, TV, whatever, and Commander James Williams. I give you this copy.
This is my copy?
It's your
Okay.
copy, and this copy there for you. I finish.
Okay.
Some question?
No, I have to, I'm just letting you know that I'm going through all the files that you gave me. I'm just saying, it's gonna take me a while. The first ones you gave me, I've gone through them all just generally and got a summary kind of laid out of what each one involves. And now what I'm doing is painstakingly going through each, issue that you brought forward, and I have to pull the old files from the 80s and stuff and look through it and verify some information, try to find out. So it's going to take a little bit of time. So you have to understand that it's going to take some time.
There are two specific cases where I found documents that was denied to me for years. I was looking and asking for a specific allegation that I made. And always Commander Dean Sanders said, well, we don't found what you said. We are looking through all this stuff. And I have the letter from the commander. And when I was here, May 13th of this year, I found, maybe you hear me, you was in the office when I say, oh, I found those documents that I was looking, and the letter of the commander beside, together with
these in the files, or you can
this
just
document that was hidden from me for years.
Mr. Valdes, before I forget, here's all your copies, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's see, case E, come on. Gotta be this one, right? Just like the shell game.
You got it all,
We're
right?
good?
If you need to find my webpage, you can have the pen,
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Valdes.
www.justiceforVictor.net. That's one for the gentleman.
All right.
You need the business card?
Sure.
You have my business
Oh,
card?
yeah, Mr. Valdes.
Maybe 2 or 3 you have.
I got your business card, then I got, it's on my phone.
All right, we'll be contacting when we get through this.
Please.
So,
And again, if you need me for some clarification, something,
I will.
let me know.
I will definitely do that.
I have a question for you while we're here, just a quick question. Has there been an update with the Santos Williams case? Two
Not-
missing people?
No, it's not that I'm aware of,
I haven't heard, you know what, I haven't spoken to, I know one of the detectives, but I haven't spoken to him in a while to get an
no.
update.
Kevin O'Neill is.
Yeah, Kevin O'Neill is the,
Oh, he's working on it?
yes,
Okay.
ma'am,
Yeah.
He's been working on it for,
It's an open case until
Mhm.
forever, until if they hopefully.
but I
figure it
haven't
out
got
someday.
an update on him for, because every once in a while when I see him, I go, hey, he goes, I still get calls, but so, it's just, I'm not getting anywhere with him.
Mhm.
But people people will call me every once in a while out of the blue.
And ask about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they'll ask about it, or they'll say, hey, I remember this, or I remember that. He goes, so I try to follow up on everything I can.
Mm.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I know the mother wants closure.
Oh, yes, yeah.
She wants closure, both of
Mhm.
them, both the parents.
Yeah.
And I know Reverend Sharpton will be coming back now, so,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna want to update.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, I would, they can always reach out to the homicide,
Mhm.
person, say, oh, it's working.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right.